Hi, my name is Heidi, and I have ulcerative colitis. In 2017, I went to a food and music festival. After having eaten some food, almost immediately felt very sick. Went home, just kind of crashed on my couch, hoping that this would subside, and it didn't. I was literally sleeping on the floor of my bathroom because I had so much urgency, so much frequency that I couldn't be anywhere else but close to a toilet. I was passing blood. It was just overall an awful experience. So I went to the ER and they did some tests. I ended up being diagnosed with, I think, gastroenteritis, which I think is almost like food poisoning. Went home, I felt like $1 million. The ER had asked me to do a follow-up GI appointment, which I ended up making as soon as I could, and that ended up being about 3 months post my ER visit. I ended up allowing a few days to go by, and my sickness came back with a vengeance. I was frustrated, I felt hopeless, I felt isolated, a little desperate. Like, what can I do if I'm not gonna see anybody for a follow-up for 3 months? This isn't sustainable. My colleague that actually has a history with GIRF, and he said to me, do you want me to just reach out to this doctor, Dr. Rubin, and see if there's anything that he could recommend, see if he can talk to you? And I said, yeah. The first meeting with Dr. Rubin was actually a phone call, and he had me run through what had happened. He listened to what I had to say, and he said, can you get down to the clinic right now? I could take you in half an hour. And I said, yeah. Dr. Rubin knew that something wasn't right. You should come back and you should have a colonoscopy. So at that point, he said, you have ulcerative colitis. This is something that's chronic. It's something that you're gonna have forever, but we will get your life to normal. I was elated. I was relieved. They took the time to talk to me and listen to me and figure out what the problem was and treat it.
Heidi's story is the one that we want to be able to tell about everyone who lives with a digestive illness. She had a team-based approach to get her diagnosis clarified, to get her access to the latest treatments. She was immediately better, and she has had the opportunity to stay well with our incredible team of nurses, pharmacists, and of course our gastroenterologists all working together on her behalf.
It's like night and day. I don't even think about my ulcerative colitis except for when I'm having to give myself my medication. I've actually realized that it's something that I'm comfortable talking about.
Yeah, I do remember that conversation, and she was very open about it. I don't understand completely what she's going through, and I want to, because I want to be sympathetic to that. So you just listen.
We wouldn't be here if it weren't for GIRF. Digestive research isn't as visible as breast cancer or something like that, but I think it needs to be. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for them. When I take the time to reflect, they've literally changed my life.